What's up, everyone? So you're probably wondering what that opening was and probably thinking to yourself, that was kind of random. Well, yeah, a little bit, but there's reason behind it. In today's video, I'm doing something special. Well, every video of mine is kind of special, but in all seriousness, I have something really cool. I just realized that I came up to my 1-year anniversary to moving up here to Seattle. Boy, I kind of just want to get a little sentimental and yeah, nostalgic. Please don't click away. So if you're new to my channel, I do a lot of content that's revolving around cameras and video production. And if you really want to support me, make sure to hit subscribe and that notification bell so that way you can get more future content from me. Like I said, it's been a year since I moved up to Seattle. I was born and raised in Arizona, and I've always had this creative push in me to always want to do better. And to be honest, I really wasn't that confident as a person or even a creative. So I kind of hid behind the excuse that Arizona's the place for me. But as I got further in my filmmaking career, I realized that I felt like I wasn't growing enough. Most creatives that I know have at least had one moment in life where they've just hit into a creative rut and they don't know what to do. What I've learned over the past year, just living up here in Seattle, being a freelance videographer, and just really experiencing what life has to offer, it's that it's not too late to chase. When I was having this internal struggle, I was coming up to 2 years with my previous job where we got acquired by USA Today, and it was just getting to that point where I was like, do I really see myself staying here? The more I thought about it, the more I realized I haven't really put my skills to the test in the real world. So literally, I just kind of stood up and told my team, I told my family, I think I just need to take some time to go and experiment. And to my surprise, everyone was very supportive. And my parents, they were always supportive with my decision to be a filmmaker. Of course, they, being parents, always bugged me to make sure I make a living and be a responsible adult. But my mom gave me these words of advice before I packed up, and she said, just go try. You always have a place here. So it just gave me a little sense of relief knowing I had a place to come home to. And living up here in Seattle, I actually tried to make vlogs for a good period of time, more like lifestyle foodie stuff. And it was fun. It gave me a chance to really get to know Seattle a little bit better. And I kind of wish I did a little bit more of these vlogs, but I got lazy. And plus I was more focused on trying to get a full-time job rather than just freelance work or just sitting at home. And looking back at these past vlogs, I can tell I was not very comfortable on camera. I mean, believe it or not, I'm not comfortable right now talking to the camera still. I realized that the foodie lifestyle type content, it's just not for me. In a way, I felt like I wasn't really being true to myself. I really like talking more about cameras and video production and just inspiring others to be creative. And even just looking back at my resume as just a video person, this is the longest time I've ever been a freelancer. And looking back now compared to my first Seattle gig out here, it really forced me to put together the 5 years that I had just working in Phoenix up here in Seattle. And now looking at it a year later, I really got the opportunity to work with some amazing brands. I got the chance to work for the YouTube channel Chef Steps. I got the chance to work with Nordstrom. I even got the chance to work with YouTubers Cut. And I have to say, these were some amazing opportunities that I will hold near and dear to my heart. All that hard work, just freelancing with these people, it managed to catch the eye of my newest employers. And just thinking about it, all the hustling just paid off. Now, one thing that I feel has really helped me grow more, I finally got the opportunity to travel internationally. So I took the opportunity to travel to Thailand and Japan. It was one of the greatest things to do and something I wish I had done sooner. It just lit the explorer fire a little bit more. Gave me an opportunity to go even just travel locally here in Washington, be able to go hike Mount Rainier twice in a week, being able to go hike some of the trails in the North Cascade, taking the ferry to do an overnight trip to San Juan Island, and doing my latest trip of going along the Oregon coast. And just thinking about it, it just made me wonder, why wasn't I traveling more earlier? And I guess part of it was just I was scared. And I look back and say, it's not too late. And of course, living up here during 2020 has not been easy. This is around the time I started working with Cut and Nordstrom. Essentially, it felt like my prayers were answered. I had a really good job. Like, I really wanted to work with Cut for a while. And as I started working with them, suddenly we went into lockdown and, well, I was back to square one. It was a struggle. I tried my best to stay in contact with everyone that I knew. And on top of that, I recommitted myself to YouTube. I decided, you know what, I need to find a way to keep a creative outlet and to keep myself fresh. And lo and behold, this is what I started doing just as a way to get my creativity out and just to help show possible employers that I'm still doing something with my life and this is what I can do. And on top of that, I was hoping to pass my knowledge down to some new creators that were also hit like me. A lot of people who were new to video didn't know what to do, so I just thought this would be a perfect time to just jump in. And so here I am now. I've survived most of 2020. I'm still living here in Seattle. I found myself a full-time job. And actually the reason why we're in a different setup is because I'm in the middle of packing for my new place. I opened up more opportunities to travel and I recommitted my love to making YouTube content. And I guess you could say it's all a part of the growing experience. If there's anything that you should take away from my video, as long as you put your 100% and you learn something out of whatever it is you commit to do, I think that's the best growth you can have. You just have to stay committed and something good should come out of it. And so, here's to commitment. See, I told you it was gonna come in handy. Hey everyone, thank you for watching. I am very grateful for those of you who are watching me and are supporting me on YouTube. From the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate it. So I'm hoping to continue to making these videos and just, yeah, keep living it up. So if you guys really like my story here, make sure to like this video and definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell and follow me on Instagram for more exclusive content. So until next video, see ya.